Don't get me wrong. I hope they do find someone. Anyone. As long as that someone isn't me.
Such generosity?
I don't do hospitals, Eric. And I don't do needles, especially not those big fat horse tranquilizer needles that they use.
And you won't have to, because the search for a donor won't include you.
Are you telling me my bone marrow isn't good enough?
I'm telling you that you're over the maximum age limit.
Are you calling me old?
I'm just pointing out that your mature years rules you out.
Says old Father Time himself.
Indeed. Or I'd be the first in the queue to volunteer to be tested.
But me and Diane are definitely ruled out.
Yeah.
They've not found anyone yet?
No, early days though. Not to say they won't. And what were you doing up and out at the crack of dawn?
Just wanted to make an early start.
When every other teenager on the planet has to be prized out of their pit with a crowbar.
And tables laid for breakfast. Now, call me cynical, but, what do you want?
Nothing. I'm just trying to be helpful. And I bashed the Hoover about a bit. Got the guests up nice and early.
For heaven's sake.
Well, the sooner they get checked out, the sooner we can make a start in their rooms. Want them to look brilliant for the photographer, don't we?
Not if I have to give my customers a refund.
It'll do them good, man. The early bird catches the other bird, doesn't it? Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
All right.
Will be when you do one.
How's Sarah doing? Look, we need a donor, right? And the best person to donate would be someone who's closely related to her.
And that's not you. So you can cut the Florence Nightingale routine. And if this is your idea of a chat-up, get this. I would rather stick pins in my eyes and sleep with you again. Get off. Get off!
What was all that about?
No, nothing. I'll see you back at work.
Surgery's full, I'm afraid. If you need an appointment, ring tomorrow between 8 and 8:30.
I need to see a doctor now.
You're saying it's an emergency?
Yes. It's urgent.
What kind of urgent?
Pregnant girl, urgent. Look, if something happens to my baby because you won't let us see her.
Take a seat.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
If you've rung Val, Eric, I am out of here.
You know I wouldn't do that without your consent. I've dug up some leaflets about the adoption process.
Thanks.
But before you make any decisions, I strongly advise you to confide in someone. Mr. and Mrs. Pollard, or maybe a friend.
Not gonna happen.
Look, I've seen many people in your situation, Amy, and despite your anxieties, in 99% of cases, the family and friends are supportive and understanding.
I do not want them to know. And they won't have to because I'm going to get this thing adopted.
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. No matter what you want for the baby, you still have to make arrangements for the birth. Now, I'm going to have to insist that you see the midwife and you keep every one of your antenatal appointments.
And if I do, you'll sort out this adoption.
Well, I'll make a few calls, but you don't just have a baby and hand it over. There's a long process before that.
Watch me.
Sometimes women find that their feelings change once they've given birth.
Mine won't. Tell the midwife she can only call us on my mobile.
Okay.
Fine.
Your mascara's run. You've been crying?
No. Shouldn't you be at school?
Oh, I've just been to the dentist. He took a tooth out. Want to look?
Want to lose another one?
How's the baby?
There is no baby. Well, there won't be soon enough.
You've been to the hospital again?
Yes. Seen the doctor this morning. It's all official. She's sorting the adoption out.
You told Val and Eric?
No. I'm going to leg it. Miles away from here. Just before it's due and stay there, I've had this stupid thing.
All on your own. But it's miles away. And you're already looking a bit chunky. Don't you think they're going to notice?
As far as Val and Eric are concerned, all I've done is eat a few too many pies.
But if you have it and then give it away, you're going to miss it.
How can you miss something that you hate? I didn't want it in the first place. I was an idiot not to get rid of it when I had the chance.
Ah, the Wanderer returns. Last seen nipping to the shop, then she vanishes off the face of the earth.
And not for the first time.
And she had her phone switched off.
Did I? Sorry.
And you missed the photo shoot. The photo shoot you were here to prepare for the first thing.
I didn't mean to.
I'd have given anything to have a professional portrait of us three together.
So, what happened? Why did you take off?
Did someone upset you?
I got a phone call from an old friend and it really wound us up, so sorry.
Old boyfriend?
No?
Because if it is a fella that's bothering you, you're better than that. You've got your whole life in front of you. I would be heartbroken if you were going to throw that all away for some feckless, predatory...
Valerie!
It's not a fella. Honestly, man, I've dealt with it. And I will sort us a proper picture once I've saved up. Well, I'll put them away.